Workforce readiness, what does that mean? Well, here to tell us what she thinks it means is Missouri State Representative Jeanie Lauer. We are coming to you from the Missouri Truman Library, and I am Jill Jensen. We welcome you.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Okay, so you have a pretty daunting responsibility that has been given to you.
Well, it's very exciting. I have been named chairperson of a special task force for the Speaker of the House, John Deal. And this task force is made up of individuals across the state, not legislators, but it's comprised of educators, individuals with economic development, and employers. And this group is sitting around the table and talking about what we can do to get our citizens workforce ready.
And we've heard that term before, and I think we've heard it a lot when it comes to the technical jobs, the science jobs, but you say there's a whole other group that needs to be workforce ready, as we have some people that are retiring out of jobs.
That's correct. We have a wide variety of jobs that are going to be opening up, particularly in the next 5 years, what we call the bubble, where baby boomers are going to be retiring, but certainly with the technology jobs, as you described, but also with the trades. The average age of a carpenter in the state of Missouri is 54, and a plumber in the Home Builders Association is 64. And we don't have the backfill for that. And quite frankly, those are some very good paying jobs right now.
We were also talking a little bit off camera, and you said that Missouri's not necessarily leading the nation in this.
No, unfortunately, we're not. We are surrounded by some states that are doing very good jobs in this, and that's somewhat why they're getting some of the new businesses, manufacturing, and other organizations coming to those states.
Okay, so we have like 5 initiatives. Let's talk about them. So the first one is you have to identify.
Right, and one of the things that we know is that unless you go look online, you don't know where the jobs are, and you don't really know what to be preparing for. So we want to create a model so that people will know what sort of jobs to be, whether they're going to school or to training for.
Right, and what they might pay and what the benefits
Exactly.
would be and that kind of thing. Then you say develop work-ready competency and soft skills. What are soft skills?
Well, what that means is employers have certain needs of individuals that they want to hire, and we're trying to match those up with what the individuals have. And when we're talking about soft skills, we're talking about that job readiness, the work ethic, the value systems. Do they come to work on time? All those sorts of things that don't necessarily show up in a certificate.
And create a plan for getting people into the work pipeline.
Yes, and what that means is we want to be able to, as a state, make sure people have options for jobs, like we were talking about, whether it's in the trades or on through technology or anywhere in between, but that people should know that there are options, not that just because they've had one job in their lifetime, that that's the only thing they can do.
All right, and the fourth one, review work-ready community program criteria. That sounds important.
I think it is. As a state, we already have this program in place, and basically it certifies a community to say we have a workforce ready with these kinds of skills. And so that's already in place, but we have not done a good job of emphasizing it and implementing it.
Sometimes that's one of the hardest parts of any kind of initiative, is the implementing.
It is.
Right, and then last, you said create the model, and I guess that would be the implementation to connect the education, the economic development, and the employers.
Yes.
I mean, that's the big connect, isn't it?
It is, and this is not just a big city urban issue. This is for every community in the state, and so this task force has a great opportunity to build that model for the entire state of Missouri.
You always bring a lot of enthusiasm to anything that you do. You sound like you're excited about this.
I'm pretty passionate about it because, you know, if we can get people back to work, that just helps so many things in our society.
All right. As always, it is so good to see you.
Thank you so
for
much.
being with us.
It's great to see you.
All right. That's all the time we have.